Hi everyone, we're gonna start a little bit earlier today just because I was done early and I hate making everybody wait. So we're gonna start with our butterscotch pecan brownies. So if you get a chance, jump on. If you're watching this after, I hope you enjoy. It's gonna be about 30 to 40 minutes. So we are going to have a lot of fun. I'm gonna show you some great tools that I use a lot. So we're gonna start with the blender. So everybody who saw the post on the blender, this is my sous chef. He's in really good shape. He works out a lot, so we are starting with the pecan paste. So I'm just gonna grab my stuff because I put it over there, and we're gonna start by preheating the oven to 325. All right, so with the blender, you want to make sure your liquid's on bottom and you build up from there with your hardest on top. So we're gonna start with our milk. So I'm using condensed sweetened milk instead of evaporated because I like the creaminess. So we have our half a cup. So good. And I left my spatula on the other side of my kitchen because we all do that, don't we? All right. Okay. So there's our half a cup. We'll just put that to the side. Now we want 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Of course, I put all my stuff on the other side of the kitchen. Didn't plan that right. Just wanted to bake. So there's our 1 teaspoon and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. So if you haven't had a chance to go through and even follow on my page, we have our tasty little spices for Christmas. So I'm using the coriander cinnamon. This cinnamon is amazing. I'm just gonna say it that way. So we want half a teaspoon. So if you love baking, you're gonna want this. And we want 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. So I don't use a whole lot of salt. So I usually just take a pinch or 2 because that was really small and leave it at that. So then 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. So it's packed. You want it packed in there. And we're going to do our pecans. So it asks for 8 ounces of pecans, which is about 2 cups. I don't have 2 cups, but mine are all crushed, so they come out to be 8 ounces. So we're gonna put our nifty little lid on here, listen to it sing, and we're gonna go to grind. So I don't know if you can see. So it has these funky little buttons here. I'll grab this now. We'll flip you around. So it has all our buttons telling you your preset. And then I've hit grind and I'm just gonna hit start. And it will tell me it's doing 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So it's just gonna make it into like a paste. So at times, it's not the happiest to make a paste. So you're just gonna take the lid off. And it comes with a fancy tamper. And you're just gonna tamper everything off the edges. Make sure to add the lid back on. Alright. Oh, I lost my stand. Or it's not gonna, even let me. This is what happens when you don't have your help. Okay, see if we can get it to stay. I don't know if we can get it to stay. It's not very happy. I'm just gonna keep throwing you on the ground. So, we'll just leave it. So, we have our box of brownie mix, and you're just gonna follow the directions. So, your brownie mix, 1 egg. I have 1/3 cup of oil. And 1/4 cup of water. And I'm just gonna mix it all together. All right, now that you can hear me over the blender. So our grind is done. We have a paste over there. We'll just mix this all into a batter. All right, so we have a batter, as you can see. There's our batter. All right, so we're gonna grab our paste. Ugh. And you're just gonna put your pecan paste into your batter. It smells so good. Alright. Once we get this somewhat all cleaned out, okay, so I'm going to leave a little bit in the bottom just to help with the pecan in the butternut, or in the butterscotch. Squash, wow. Obviously, I'm not a perfect chef, I'm a pampered chef. So, going to leave a little bit in there. And we'll just reapply it to the base. So, we'll head back over there and start that piece. All right. Is it gonna do it again? Watch it not, because I want it to. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, I'll just go down. So now we're going to make our butterscotch in the blender. So, we need 2/3 brown sugar. So that's 1 and 2. We're going to do the rest of the sweetened condensed milk. Sorry, my hands are super sticky there. All right, and then we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of butter. So I'm just going to use a normal spoon and kind of eyeball it. Just because I didn't get a chance to measure out the butter. And then we're going to do another 1/8 of salt. Gonna put the lid back on, and this time we're gonna put it to the sauce setting and press start. So this one's gonna heat up as well. So let's head back on over. Woohoo! And we're gonna show you, so I have it all mixed in. I'm just gonna take the extra batter off because we're gonna fold in our pecan. So I'm sorry if you can't hear me very well over my blender. It's just doing its job. So we're just gonna fold it in. So this is one of those things you don't want to overmix because it is a paste form. All right, and just make sure that's all in there good, nothing stuck on the sides. So you may have heard people talking about the lovely medium scoop. Well, we're going to use it to do our brownies. So I'm just going to use it to scrape off. And we will, sorry, that's my ceiling. We'll move you to the higher side of life. All right, so I'm just gonna use my medium scoop and do a heaping spoonful. And I have oiled up my brownie pan. And you wanna fill the wells about half full. Some you have to do a little more than the heaping. Depends on what your heap is. So if you are doing the bite brownie pan, you would want to use the small scoop. All right, we're getting down to the last little bit here. Whoop. And I'm losing it all in my pan. Good thing that was over the pan. So this is a great recipe for the holidays when you have people coming over, or if you do service projects. You don't have to add the ice cream. You can, but you don't have to. And if you would like to see how the ice cream is made, you can go to my YouTube channel. I do have a little basic vanilla ice cream video. It's about, I believe it's 2 minutes long, so not long at all. And it just shows you how to make basic vanilla ice cream. We also have recipes for what we call nice cream, which is with frozen fruit and a little more of a healthier version for those who are trying to be healthy this year. All right, so we've emptied that out. We have our brownie pan ready to go in the oven. So we're just gonna throw it in for about 22 minutes. Set our timer. All right, so our pecan butterscotch is working good right there. So we'll just do a quick little cleanup while we wait. And we'll show you some more fun. How about that? Grab all my tools for keeping you up here. Okay. There we go. So you can still kind of see the blender doing its job. We got about 20 minutes until our brownies should be done. And we'll check on them. So while we wait, I'll just clean up quickly. And then I'll show you some of my favorite tools in the kitchen that I haven't shown you yet. So I showed you the garlic press yesterday. And those of you who haven't had a chance to go and check it out, make sure you check out the video. Super easy to use. I was gonna show you the batter mix and dispenser today, but I bought chunky brownie, so that doesn't work very well. So this is our batter mix and dispenser. This piece would go underneath the blade to push it when you push your batter out. So it has settings along the side. So you can see, so it's 3 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons, 1, just like our scoops, only it does it for you. And you can mix everything right in here. So that's really nice. Do I have any other dishes? Sorry, this is the worst part. Thankfully, almost everything can go in the dishwasher. All right, so we are up to our temperature. So it's telling me to add. So if you have a sauce, this is when you'd add your thickener. We don't, so we're just gonna let it keep going. And it's gonna get loud. I should probably warn you. So then after the pecan sauce is done, I put it in a jar, just because you want your brownies to be cooled. It looks really good. Oops. All right. So, some of my favorite tools. Let's get to it. So you saw me use the measuring spoons. These are amazing. So we also have the adjustable ones, which is only 2 spoons, a teaspoon, and a tablespoon. I like these because they go right in the containers. You also saw me use the measuring cups. I like these. They have all your measurements right on them. They clip together for easy storage. And they come with a scraper. my other favorite tools is to go with the blender. We have the straining ladle. So the straining ladle is great for if you are someone who prefers veggies over broth in your soup. This is great. You can strain your broth right out and just get your veggies, or you can get everything no matter what you want. So that's a fan favorite in our house. Anybody who knows old school Pampered Chef probably has one of these mini whippers. They came back last season and are a huge hit. So they're great for scrambling eggs, for stirring up a drink, anything in a small container. I use them in the measure-alls, which you saw me use for the oil and water. So they're great for that. I keep one in the trailer as well. And then this season we came out with the Scoop and Serve. So the Scoop and Serve is like a little shovel almost. It looks like a snow shovel. It's great for casseroles, lasagnas, anything that you are scooping out of a pan and trying to keep in one form. They're great for that, and they're a good portion size. So next to my hand, they're about the same as your palm. So those are a few of my favorite utensils. And then we have a ton of stoneware, but all of that right now is discontinued. Well, it's on stop sale because everybody bought it out, so there's not a whole lot left at the store. But we have, I'll just show it to you, the new medium stone, pizza stone. They all have handles now, which is great. And the pizza stone has a lip, so you can use our brand new pizza peel. I will show you that in 2 seconds, but so these are our new Stone Fusion. They are dishwasher safe, they are broiler safe, they're preheat safe. They are way more durable and more fun. And then our pizza peel. So this is our brand new pizza peel. As you can see, it's beautiful. Each one is a different way of the wood shaping. So all of it goes down, but they're different colors, they're all their own little unique. And it has everything to hang it on the wall, so I hang mine. Because obviously you can tell I haven't really used it a whole lot. But to clean up, you just simply take a cloth and wipe it. You don't put it in the dishwasher, you don't soak it in water, you just wipe it with a damp cloth. So, what else is there to show you? I will show you our 2 different knife sets. So we have our coated knives. So if you're running on a budget, you know someone who needs really good knives, and they just can't afford like $1 billion set, these are a great option. There are cheaper set. You can get the entire set for $86, and they are just as sharp and just as amazing. They're great for trailers as well. And then we have our forged steel set. So these are all handcrafted in Germany, and the metal goes all the way through to the end, as you can see, so you're not gonna ever break the blade. They're also really good for teaching people how to hold a knife. So you would lay your hand flat on the lip of it and your thumb on the other side, and that way you're cutting with your entire arm, not just your wrist. Oh, our pecan's done, so I gotta get a jar. All right, so I'm gonna stick our butterscotch in a jar because you want, throwing everything, you want the brownies to be cool before you put it on top. So just take the lid off. And it's nice and thick, if it'll come out. We'll use our handy dandy little friend. So, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if I can aim from that high, so. That's nice and creamy. So this is also really good butterscotch to put on ice cream as a gift this Christmas. If you're on a budget and you do a lot of DIY gifts, it's great for that. Service projects. And you don't have to do it with the pecans, you can do it without. For people who have allergies, it just makes it more of a caramel then too. And I just gotta try to scrape this all up here. I have a very noisy dog outside, I'm sorry. So good. And it's not too sweet. Because otherwise, I'd probably eat the whole jar, which is not good. All right, so gotta give the lick. I'm just gonna do a quick clean of it now. So remember, I said it cleans itself. So I'm gonna just show you how here. Just gotta clean the outside that I spilled. So because it's more of a sticky consistency, it may need a couple times in the heated wash to clean completely. But that's okay, we got time. So a couple drops of soap. I'm just gonna put the lid back on it and go to heated wash and start. And there is our delicious little butterscotch. So this is what? I don't even know. I believe it is a 12-ounce jar. And we have just over 8 ounces in there is what we got. So we'll let that do its thing, and I'm just gonna pull out my racks for my brownies in 9 minutes. All right, so comment below what your favorite thing about this recipe is. If you would like any additional recipes, any questions you have, I would love to answer all of them. And we'll just get the cleanup process going a little bit better here. usually just stick my lid in the dishwasher. And it washes really nice. Alright, we got 6 minutes waiting for the brownies. And another 50 seconds on this. So as you can see, it's got rid of the majority of it. So it also heats it up to 140 degrees to do the clean. It's getting noisier because I need to change the fuse up on it. But the clean is generally quite noisy because it's so quick. We only have a couple seconds. Alright, so hit cancel. And I give everything, because of all the bubbles, I just give it a quick rinse out. So I may not need to stick the lid in the dishwasher this time, because it is pretty much all clean. Put that up there. I'm going to need it again anyway. Alright, so then all this little stuff stuck to it. Stuff stuck under the lid. I just give it a little scrub. Oh, I got some stuck to the outside. That's nice. So other than the few little bits around the lid, it is pretty much all clean. So because of the heat in there at times can be scorching. Best way to get rid of it is ketchup. Just put a little bit of ketchup on it and let it sit overnight. And it will usually come right off with a heated wash in the morning. So that's pretty clean, so I don't think we need to do another one. So we'll just leave it to dry. And this one has a button to turn it off, so you don't have to unplug it every time, which is lovely. So we have 3 minutes and 50 seconds waiting for our brownies. So we'll just move you to the other side. Oh, the fun of moving. Hopefully I can do this without dropping my phone. Ooh, look at that talent. Yay! So for once, the blender was faster than the stove. So we have 3 more minutes. Let's check on those brownies in there. They're looking good. So I'm just gonna pull out my cake tester and release. So our tester is the little pick instead of using a toothpick, and then on the back side has a little bit of a curve, and it's thin, so it goes right alongside the pan and kind of unsticks anything, so you pull it out without any breakage. I usually still have breakage because I'm impatient. So that's always fun. So we have 2.5 minutes. And we're at about 30 minutes in. So thank you to everyone who's already joined. Anyone who has stuck through on the rewatch. Thank you, thank you. How much is the yes? What is the yes? I don't know what the yes is. Oh, the tester? This is $7. And it's amazing. Considering I never used a tester before and just kind of broke them all apart. It gets the first taste of the brownies. All right. You will call me later. Sounds good. I work 3 to 10 tonight. So you can always call me in the morning tomorrow too. I'm here all day tomorrow until 3. We have 1 minute left. I'm excited for these. I can smell the pecans. They smell so good. So after they've cooled, I will post, yes, I believe she is. After they've cooled, I will post a picture of one cooled. I have some ice cream already made, so I'll add some ice cream to it. And like I said before, if you want to see how to make ice cream, you can go to my YouTube channel. It's PC with B Jax, and I have a video on there about a quick little 2 minutes on how to make ice cream. All right. They look good, so I'm just gonna check them. Beautiful. So you want to leave them in your pan for, sounds good. So you want to leave them in your pan for a couple minutes just to let them set completely. And then we'll take them out, put them on the cooling rack, and leave them for about 15 minutes to cool. And then I will post a picture of a finished one. So thank you everyone who joined in, and if you haven't had a chance to check out the catalog, you can do so. The link is in the announcements. If you do want to place an order, make sure you go to Ellen's party link and place an order under that and help her to earn some great products for her kitchen for a lot less. And then if you would like to book your own party or have more questions about the business, let me know and I would love to have a chat with you, and I will chat with you all later. Have a good day.